So you're a drug testing company, reseller, or someone in the drug testing industry working as a TPA. How can you be more effective in what you're doing, and how can working with national drug screening help you grow and expand your business? I'm Tom Fulmer with National Drug Screening, and I'd like to welcome you to our video blog series. Today we have joining us Mr. Joe Reilly, President of National Drug Screening. And today we're going to talk about resellers, drug testing companies, and TPAs, and some of the services and value-added services that will help you grow and expand your business. Joe, welcome to the show today. Thank you very much.
Hello, Tom. How are you?
Doing very well today. It's another day in paradise, as we like to say here in Florida. Joe, one of the things you've been doing for many years is not only running your own drug testing business, but you've been working with a lot of other drug testing companies, from startup companies to companies that have been in business for a long time, and helping them grow their business in a variety of ways. And so one of the things with National Drug Screening that we've done is some of the things beyond just offering some TPA software and support services. So what is one thing that really stands out that you think has been the most valuable add-on that we can provide to resellers, third-party administrators, other drug testing companies that we work with?
Well, Tom, that's a good question. So for a long time, my services have been revolved around providing back office systems for other folks that sell drug testing. So that would include TPAs, background check companies, medical type urgent care clinics, those type of facilities that sell drug testing to employers. And we call them resellers. And we offer a unique service to those resellers, and probably the number one value of dealing with us as your back office is that extra layer of customer service. So we're the buffer between you and the laboratory and the MRO and the collectors and all the issues that come up. We've got people that deal with drug testing issues day in and day out, and that's your customer support team, and that's our unique differentiator.
Yeah, and so I think that's one of the big keys that a lot of companies don't realize is they're out there doing things themselves and don't realize that they don't have to do it by themselves. They think of other people as competitors. They don't want to share open information. But that's a little different when we're here, because one of the things we also offer is training for them, right? Ongoing support and training, expert consulting on different regulations that might affect them. And we send out a regular newsletter with some of that kind of information too, correct?
Yeah, so Tom, you've mentioned, a good laundry list of the value-added services that we provide to our reseller clients. So one of them is, they can call us at any time. They can talk to me, they can talk to anyone on my team, and they can get one-on-one consultation to help them. And that could be in the area of business development, growing their business, getting more sales, or that could be in the area of learning more about products. For example, next week we're doing a webinar called Beyond the 5 Panel. So basically we're telling our reseller clients all the different drug testing options and panels that are available so that they have that in their toolbox when they're out talking to employers to sell drug testing programs.
That's excellent. And one of the things too that you're a big proponent, I know, of creating some of these videos and offering these webinars based on what our resellers' needs are, because we get calls from them all the time. In fact, you get calls from collectors on how to handle trouble situations, or if they've got a certain type of employer. How are some of the ways we go about helping them deal with those kind of issues?
Well, there's a lot of different ways that we help the resellers. So we have webinars that we put on. We have recordings of those webinars that they can access. One of the things you mentioned was our quarterly newsletter, specifically for resellers. That is a value-added product that's giving them information and tools to help them. And it talks about problems that occur and how to solve those problems. So we encourage those resellers to look at that quarterly newsletter, because it's going to provide a lot of value-added information that we're not providing to anyone else.
That's excellent. And in addition to information, which is always good and helpful, and having that resource to come to for that, one of the also value adds that we offer is that administrative support. You mentioned the expanded customer service, but it's also the administrative back-end support. So instead of having to do certain things themselves, now they have a support team that's going to do it, maybe free them up. Can you share a little bit more about that as far as setting up accounts and lab accounts, those kind of things?
Sure. And that's a great part of what we do for the resellers. We're a one-stop shop. So you're dealing with one customer service rep, somebody here on my team, that helps them and gets the lab accounts set up, connects those lab accounts to the medical review officer, gets the account set up in our software system that we make available to that reseller. That web-based software system automates and makes their drug testing program efficient as possible. It is the latest technology and it is state-of-the-art so that the drug testing process is automated and it reduces paper as much as possible, and it's a long-term storage facility to have all the information about every test that you've ever performed for your clients.
It sounds like a lot of good things that are out there to help the resellers really grow their business and help systematize things and really help them take that next step to make their business a bit more automated and obviously more profitable, something that they're wanting to do. Now, one of the things that I think that a lot of resellers don't do is things that aren't their expertise. So they may have an expertise in collecting or something like that. Is there some additional services that we offer to them that allow them to expand that? Maybe being able to offer policies if they don't do policies, or offer the training programs we talked about. Is there a way for them to have access to provide that to their clients, even if it's not something they want to do or not their expertise?
Absolutely, Tom, great points. So many of our reseller clients are selling drug-free workplace policies to the employers that they serve. And we help them with those policies. We write those policies for them and we provide them to the reseller to sell to their company clients. Our training programs we make available to our resellers so they can offer those training programs to their clients. I've had resellers where they are getting ready to give a big presentation to an HR group or a safety group, and they bring me out and I represent that reseller and I make that presentation. So whatever it is that they can think of where we might be able to help them, as a reseller customer of National Drug Screening, all you have to do is call me and ask me, tell me about a situation, and we'll make it worthwhile, we'll make it beneficial, we'll help you to make it a great product or a great service for your clients.
Okay, that's awesome. I think that resellers have gotten a good picture of things they probably didn't know about, things that you don't get from reading a flyer, and you're not getting from a lot of the other software options out there, that's for sure, as we well know in the industry. So is there anything else you'd like to share?
Yeah, just one last thing I didn't mention, Tom, is that one of the other unique things about our software system and our services to resellers is that as a reseller, everything you get from us is branded for you. It's got your company name on it. It's got your logo on it. We want to make it as customer friendly as possible. So everything we do for you, we brand for you.
That's outstanding. You know, we want to be that support team for them out there, and I think they got a good picture of some things they probably didn't know about from that. So, Joe, thank you very much for joining us, for sharing all that with us. Joe is a wealth of information. I learn something new from him every day, and so do our clients.
Thank you, Tom.
It's been an amazing journey being here with National Drug Screening. I really appreciate you joining us on these videos and sharing all this with us.
My pleasure. Good to be here.
Make sure you join us at our next video series. You can see more at www.nationaldrugscreening.com, both on our blog, our video blogs, as well as our informational posts that we put out there. So make sure you tune back in for our next video coming up soon.